Well, most artists work in oils or pastels or even clay, but Texas artist Laura Casamore works in fabric. Quilts, to be specific, and she's made the long drive over to share her work with us, and we're so grateful that you did. You've got a show going on right now at Black Heritage Gallery.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
And that is through November 25th, so folks out there have a little bit of time to be able to see that over at Black Heritage Gallery at Central School. But I want you to talk to us a little bit about the way that quilts tell stories, and yours do in particular.
Yes. As most traditional quilters use pieces, and they just piece. I'm a quilt artist, so I like my quilts to tell a story. This particular one tells the story of women in all forms of shapes, dresses. That's what's the tribute to in this particular one.
And it's a beautiful high contrast, black and white. How long did it take you to come up with each figure's design? Actually, these are from another artist's design, but for me, myself, making this quilt took me about 6 months. Wow. It took me about 6 months. I even started beading. Actually started out, each hair was going to be beaded. There is some detailed beading that you put into here as well. So this may not even be a finished piece yet. Yes, it's a finished piece. And this one is finished. This is a finished piece. It started out, I was going to bead all of them, but I stopped. So that's it. But that's one. And I call it I am, because I am all my glory. You know, shape, color, whatever I am. And that speaks to a lot of women, I'm sure. And that speaks to a lot of women. This one is called Mother and Child. And it's basically a fabric panel, but they are symbolizing the mother and the child. Oh, I see the extra panel down there. Day and night. So do you pick the fabric first and then let the fabric dictate what the design is going to be? You pick the fabric first, and then you start, just like a painter. You start painting with your fabric. Putting it on there. We're looking at some of the images now. Are these pieces that you can see at the Black Heritage Gallery? Yes, these are pieces that are being shown right now at the Black Heritage Gallery. The one on the screen right now is called Firstborn, and that is that one. It's not at the gallery, but it's here. It's here. So you get a chance to see that one. When did you become a quilt artist? When did it make the jump from being a quilter to a quilt artist? I think I became a quilt artist maybe about 10 years ago. I've been quilting for about 20 years. But I've also always known I wanted to do applique and tell a story with my quilts. My inspiration is a quilt artist named Faith Ringo. And I was in Chicago and I saw her and I thought, her quilts, and I thought, I want to be able to tell a story one day. I don't think I've made that quite story quilt like she does, but eventually I'm evolving to that. So it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. All right. Yes, what is next? What is next? Yes. Next is continuing to build your body of work. Continuing to build my body of work, and I also would like for my quilts to be seen all over the world. All right, get those quilts traveling. You'll be a traveling quilt artist. I'd like to be a traveling quilt artist. Well, we like that. They are beautiful quilts, and we want to encourage everybody. You've got a little bit of extra time before the Thanksgiving holiday to be able to go by Black Heritage Gallery and check out her quilts. They are gorgeous. Thanks so much for sharing them with us today. Thank you for having me. Might need to bundle up in these later this afternoon. Thank you. All right, stay with us. We are going to wrap things up.